Hi there, we're going to today be looking at the length cutter program that can be built into Capital. I am in the invoicing screen at the moment. The first step is to put down a customer. I'm going to pick out this one. They've exceeded their credit limit. Next step is to get an item, and with the item you can, instead of finding a product, go to the run task and choose length cutter. In length cutter you need to find some stock that can be cut into lengths. I'm going to use the BRD products. With BRD I'm going to pick out a 6 meter length of 40 mil, which I can see I've got stock of. The length cutter dialog box opens, and in here we can put in information such as number of feeds for this particular bar, where you want to cut. So as the example, I'm going to cut this at 3 meters. Which will be one cut. I can then go in and say, well, this is required by lunch time, as an example. And you'll notice down the bottom here it says can return to stock equals yes. And have I got another cut that I need to do? Well, I do actually, so I'm going to tick I've got another cut. Then another dialog box opens, and this time what I want to do is I want to cut this particular one at 1.2 meters. So again, I'm just having one feed of this bar and it's one cut that's got to be done. Could put another note in. If I had another cut, I would click that again. If I'm happy with that, which I am, I would click on OK. It gives me a confirmation of what the cutting lists and offcuts are going to be. We've got the number of feeds. We've got one cut and another cut at 1.2, one at 3 and one at 1.2. It's going to give us an offcut of 1.8 meters. Now with the offcut, I can either put it back to stock, no charge to the customer, or I can charge the customer for it. So this time I'm going to charge the customer for it. And I say OK. Basically it comes up with some pricing requirements. So I'm just going to run the standard pricing. Warning me that we're at below cost, but that's okay for this example. So what we're doing here, guys, is we are putting together an actual cutting list. So you can see one cut's required at 3 meters. There's a note there, as you saw me put in before, this is required by lunchtime, and I've got one cut at 1.2 meters, and the off cut is going to be a 1.8 meter, and it gets sent to the customer. Down the bottom here I've got my costings including GST. I would save that, and that would then be sent on